Mr. Tiffy Otis, would you tell us about the bear hunting stories you went through and gigged the frogs down at the old pond?
You
And
mean
what
my
was the name?
brother
What was the name of the holler?
down in Marshall Holler?
Marshall Holler.
Yeah, me
And
and my
where's Marshall
brother back
Holler at?
there. Been back there years ago, gigging frogs on four-wheeler. Hit that 12:30 at night. Sitting back there shooting them frogs at 22 rifle. At that time, I heard something come crashing through them weeds and bushes, something like it was tearing up Jack. I damn got to looking, it got closer and closer, and we left them four-wheelers a sitting and took off on foot a flying. That big old bear come through there. Sure did. Come back the next day, son, it tore them seats all to hell on them four-wheelers. Wasn't much left of them. It clawed them all to pieces.
Oh, it was bad,
It was
wasn't it?
bad,
And what
big old
type?
bear.
You know what brand of bears they were?
Didn't even stick around to find out.
And how many?
Too much for me.
You know how many of them they were?
I think it's just the one. It
Just
was a
one?
mad one though, probably Sal.
I wonder why he's mad. You reckon he's mad because of some cubs maybe nearby or something, or just
I
wanting
probably figured that we might have been a little too close to them.
or you might have had some food they was smelling on the
We
floor.
didn't have no food with us other than some frog legs. I don't know if she's wanting one of the frog legs or not, but she sure was wanting one of us.
But now, was this in the deep woods, or where was
Yeah,
it
it's
at?
back in the woods. Yeah, way back in the woods, back in Marshall Holler, back there. Way back in there. I think we was about 4 miles from the land.
4 miles. That's a long
4 miles.
ways, isn't it?
Long ways. Come out there walking footed. Yeah, especially when we come in there on four-wheelers.
Now, how
Yeah,
many
yeah.
years ago has that been?
That's been about 15 years ago.
15 years. Have you been back in that holler
I
since?
ain't been back since.
So you've been afraid of the bear for at least 15 years.
No, I ain't been afraid of them. I just ain't had no need to go back.
You didn't need to go back. You had
No
all
need
the
to
frog
go
legs
back.
to do you for 15 years.
Yes, buddy.
So that's pretty good, isn't it?
Pretty good.
Well,
Pretty good, y'all.
but that's the first bear you've ever seen in the
That was the
territory.
first one I ever encountered. That ain't the first one I ever saw. That's the first one I ever encountered.
But you know, I didn't know a bear would scare people that bad.
Oh, yeah. They put the fear in you real good. Especially when it's dark and you can't see and it comes crashing through there and you hear trees hitting the ground. Yeah, it put the fear in you.
So you never did wrestle a bear, then, did
No,
you?
I don't believe I have no need in this.
I wrestled one in '76.
Started shooting one night deer hunting. Come through there across that big hillside, and all you could see was them big eyes and that big glowing collar it had on his neck, that big tracker.
Oh, they had a tracker on
Yeah,
him?
he had a big black bear on him.
Well,
Yeah.
the government probably turned him loose there. then.
Yeah, I was going to shoot it till I seen them little lights on it, and knew just as soon as I did, they'd be there in a heartbeat to get it.
Oh, yeah. They would be there before you got the shell out.
Oh, yeah, it monitors its heart rate and
Yeah,
all.
because that's the purpose of having that
Mhm.
tag in there. That monitor is to catch you as you're pulling the trigger on a gun to
Oh,
shoot a
yeah.
bear.
Oh, yeah.
But you wasn't going bear hunting that night,
I
no way,
wasn't bear
were you?
hunting, no way. I was deer hunting.
Deer
Come right in
hunting,
the wrong spot.
and you're deer hunting, but you're gigging frogs too.
Oh, yeah.
So you can hunt deer and gig frogs at the same time.
Oh, yeah. Well, we deer hunt during the daytime, then get frogs at nighttime.
Oh, okay. That
Yeah.
makes a good
Yeah.
sense, don't it?
Yeah.
Did you ever get any deer as you was deer hunting?
Oh, yeah. I've killed several deer.
And
Got
what's
some
the
good
biggest? What's the biggest one you ever got?
Biggest one I ever killed was a 15-pointer.
15-point buck, right?
Killed it with a bow.
So you done good. Then you're a hunter, then, right?
Oh, yeah. Like to hunt. Like to fish. Didn't get to fish none last year. I'm going to fish this year, though.
Oh, that'd be great. And you know how to pull them out of the water. You know what bait to
Oh,
use.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Got some good little tricks up my sleeve on them.
Can you flay them out?
Oh, yeah. We caught almost 300 crappie up there one year in the lake.
Is that right?
Yeah, they had a
And
big old
when you
fish
say
fry.
the lake,
The lake, Cave Run Lake.
you call
up
it
there.
Cave
Yeah,
Run,
Cave
right?
Run.
And they say there's a lot of crappie up there on them
They
off
are.
channels.
There's some good ones up there. Caught one big crappie out of a farm pond one time. Was almost 15 inches long.
That's a good one, hasn't
That's
it?
a big one, yes, buddy. They usually don't get that big. Big black crappie too.
So you're a fisherman. You go right up them channels and pull those crappies out.
Well, yeah.
Now, what
It's
time of
a-
year do you fish for them? You know,
About right now.
right now, time to
now.
go, huh?
About right now, time to go for him. Good time to fish. Bass be on the run here for long. Gee, suckers done been on the run. Catfish be laying eggs for long. Then it'll be time to catch the catfish.
So you ready to go? Now, what all have you done in your lifetime? What have you ever worked
Lord.
at?
Oh, Lord. I've done more things I can count my fingers and toes.
Somebody told me you run construction, run that heavy equipment and
I've
stuff.
done construction, I've built houses, I've poured concrete, I've done everything in the world.
And you know that's a good handyman to have around, isn't it?
Sure is. Good thing to know.
And you know, today you're working up here at Firecracker Downland, and I never got to meet you until today, but it seems like you're doing all right.
Trying to be.
And that's all we can do in it. What do you think
Right.
about the inside of this place, what we've
I
done
like
with
it.
this?
I think it looks good. Looks real good. especially the way the wood looks in here.
It looks good, don't it? And do you think anything else needs to be done to it, or just let it go, or what? Should we put a stain on it?
Well, if it was me, I'd probably stain it.
Yeah. We'll probably stain it. We get it all done, and probably take a few gallons for it.
I'd say it probably will.
But I don't know. I got to studying about them cracks. I wasn't sealing them up, but to me, with the cracks there, it looks old timey, don't it?
Makes it look better that way.
And it's got double, triple walls in it anyway, so it really don't matter. There ain't no air gonna come in there.
Nah, it won't be hard to heat it.
Won't be hard at all. I mean, you may not have to have much heat.
Nah. Good wood stove makes a big difference.
So you think Firecracker Dan, he will stay warm in here in the winter
Yeah.
time
For sure.
and cool in the summer?
For sure.
There's a lady come up the road a minute ago and she stopped out there. She said, I want to see this Firecracker Dan. I said, ain't nobody sees Firecracker Dan. But she said, where's he at? I said, I have no idea. I
He's
said, the
everywhere.
last I heard of him, he's searching for the Crow Man at another universe. And she said, well, if you ever catch up with him, tell him I'd like to see him. I said, well, I don't know whether I'll ever catch up with him or not, but if I do, I'm going to tell him. But I got to know who you are first.
He's a fast-moving man.
Yeah, you seen her out there a minute ago, didn't you? And I didn't even know who she was.
I still don't know who she is.
I don't either. But she said, I said, I'll sure tell him, but I got to know who you are. And she said, just tell him my name's Charlotte. And I said, well, I'll tell him. And she said, I just live a few miles out from Blackbird Mountain, she said. I said, well, if I ever see him, I'll tell him. And
I never found Blackbird Mountain yet.
she said, is he in there? In that house? I said, if he is, I've not seen him. Have you seen him yet?
I've not seen him yet.
Well, boys, I'll tell you, we got to go back to work. And we're working people, aren't we?
That's right.
Okay.
Things to do.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.